Hi, the Lord has empowered me through His Spirit to be able to profess so many truths to the world. Truths like God is limited. A lot of people will not like this truth. This truth will come off to them as if I'm making God little or I'm belittling God. But the truth is that God is limited without your involvement. It's difficult to understand for some people, it's difficult to believe. But what I'm telling you is that God is always limiting for God. It's always difficult for God without the involvement of man. If God has to solve any problem, if God will have to solve any situation on earth, a man must be involved. One man must be able to stand in the gap and said, Father, come do this. I had to learn this when I needed my life to change. I had to learn this when I needed God's intervention heavily in my life. And one of the things that came clear to me was that I want my life to change, but how am I allowing God interfere in my life? What kind of measures am I giving God in my life? How am I enthroning God in my life? A lot of pastors will tell you, pray. But even God says that faith without works is dead. No Christian has sat down extensively and asked, what is the work that has to come with this faith in of a thing? Just to go back to where I started from, it's difficult to believe that God is limited, but God can be limited. Even with all powerful, how powerful He is, with everything He's got, with everything He can do, He's so powerful enough that He respects your decision, He respects your opinion, He respects your boundaries. So God will be limited in your life if you do not allow Him in, if you do not listen to His instructions. Because if you have a problem, God will not solve your problem the same way you want your problem to be solved. God will solve your problem the way He wants to solve your problem. It is high time we start understanding how God thinks and how God operates. The moment we start doing this, getting our issues solved won't be a problem. So the reason why it looks like the situations in your life has not moved forward even though you've been praying is because there are parts of your life, there are decisions you are not taking that is limiting God from achieving, that's limiting God's power from being full, being in fullness over that problem. The moment you give God the kind of hand He wants over the situation in your life, He will cover that problem, wrap it up, swallow it up, and extract it from your life. And all of a sudden, your life will become beautiful all over again. As to say it again, God is limited. And it is us human that is making Him limited. Because He's powerful, He can do beyond your imagination. But you will have to allow Him do. the way He wants to do it. That's why He's God. That's why He's no respecter of no man or power or religion or force or whatever it is. He's no respecter of anything. If God steps into a situation, He wants to solve that situation the way He wants it, not the way you want Him to solve the situation. So that's why when you finally allow Him come in, you just have to sit back and now ask Him, what do I do? How do I help you solve this problem in my life? As a Christian, as a child of God, you must be ready. You must be ready to ask God, how are we going to solve this problem? God is not the one that will ask you how He will solve your problem. You are the one that will ask God, how can me and you solve this problem in my life? How can I live to the limits I have caused you over my situation and over my life? Hi, have a great day. Follow me for more insights.